Ag Tire Talks Driving Yield Through Tire Technology, sponsored by Michelin Agriculture. Don't forget to follow Ag Tire Talk on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and X.
James Tushner with Ag Tire Talk here. I'm with Dave Paulk with BKT. Welcome to Driving Yield Through Tire Technology.
Hey, James.
So we've got an exciting product today. It's got a couple of different applications, both sprayer and tractor. It's the VF650 65R38 AgriMax V Flecto. So let's kick it off. Why'd you build this thing, Dave?
So we designed the V-Flecto line to have a line of VF tires, all sizes, and we make a lot of sizes in the V-Flecto, and we're continuously making new sizes in the V-Flecto. It kind of started out as a European tire, European sizes, and now we're making more into US sizes like the 480 8046, 480 50s coming on.
Okay.
We're gonna make a 900 6546, I think, that goes on like the rear of the fence of the big tractors and stuff like that. We're working on doing that in V-Flecto. So we've got a lot of new sizes coming out in the V-Flecto.
Well, perfect. And that's a good point. So it really spans the whole gamut from row crop all the way to the big flotations.
Yes.
Awesome. Good for our listeners to know. All right. So this V-Flecto is an R1W, correct?
Yes.
So what's it going on?
So the R1, so it mainly goes on tractors. We're building the rears and the matching fronts for them for the mechanical front wheel assist tires, but they're wider sizes. A lot of things are starting to go a little bit wider, really a lot taller because you can only go so wide, right?
Amen.
And so we're getting taller, wider, things like that for more flotation. Some of these guys, you can run a little bit less air pressure in them, you know, for no-till, minimum till. Things like that. And you know, some of these tires are used on the faster tractors like the Fence, JCBs, things like that. For the haul silage, manure hauling, and general farming.
So you can use it's a tractor tire, but it also can be used for sprayer application as well, correct?
Yes, it can be. It's like the particular one we're talking about is the 169D load index. So it's ready to run up to 40 miles an hour. It carries whatever load that carries at 169. So I mean, we're making them in higher load indexes, higher speeds, things like that for the faster tractors.
Yeah, it's interesting how everything continues to evolve faster and faster. You know, I saw this tire at Farm Progress, aesthetically perfect. All the engravings. You've even got the deck area built out to where, you know, the mud escapes a little bit better because it reduces that suction. Really encourage our listeners to go check out what this thing looks like. Let's talk about another option I think is really cool about this. It's very flexible when it comes to the wheel fitments. It's got a narrow rim option. Why don't you touch on that for a moment?
Yeah, so narrow rim option basically means that you can take this tire, which is a V-Flecto. Well, let me back up for just one sec. The IF and VF tires, when they came out, they initially called for a little bit wider wheel.
They did.
An inch or two wider wheel.
You're right.
And that was to handle the deflection.
Cheers.
So that when you run less air pressure, you have more tire deflection, you've got a little bit wider wheel to give you a little bit bigger footprint.
Yes.
And a little bit longer footprint. So, but if you think about it, you know, you've got a tractor, you've got standard tires on there, and you want to try a VF tire. Well, then back before this, the first thing they talked about was, well, you have to change wheels.
They did say it was necessitate a wheel change, which, you know what? No one wants to invest in another doggone wheel. They just want to use their own wheel and upgrade, right?
Yeah. Well, the cost of wheels are very expensive, especially now, right? Still and all that. And so what the NRO allows you to do is you can take a VF tire that's this NRO marked, and it runs on a standard wheel. So you don't have to change wheels. So you can go from a standard tire on your tractor to a VF tire on your tractor, still get the same benefits, get the deflection, all that. So
it's a stellar benefit. It's really a big deal, right? So not only do you have the design rim, but you've got two other alternates. On this particular tire, you can go from 23-inch width to 21-inch width, all the way down to 20, all kinds of variability. Awesome feature by all means.
Yes.
Okay. So let's make sure I got it, man. So you can use this on tractors and sprayers, right?
Yes. Yes.
R1W, it's got the narrow rim option. It also has the speed rating to 40 miles an hour to accommodate this faster equipment out there. Did I get it all in?
You did. Yes, you did.
And that's a wrap.
Right.